Hello, my name is JJ, and I'll be going over my rock and roll project with the band Rush. Let's start off with my first presentation. This is rock and roll, and you like it. Moving on to my slide. What is rock and roll? According to the Webster's Dictionary, rock and roll is a form of people music played on an electronically amplified instrument and characterized by a strong instrument beat. Beat, that is the word that the uniqueness of the name originated in the 1950s. It was created by Dr. Fred, though its creation numerous generated and was able to express themselves through music, such as the band that made an impact on rock and roll, and that band was Rush. The band's originally lineup consisted of lead and drummer John Ruthie and bassist vocal Jeff Jones, whom Geddy Lee immediately replaced. John Rush left because of health conditions and also creative differences. How did they get their name Rush? Well, Rush is it was based out of Toronto, Canada. The band started in 1968. Like I said, the original lineup was that trio. Yeah, Alex Leeson remained in the band, but Geddy Lee replaced him, and Neil Peart joined the band in 1974, and the lineup remained unchanged until Neil Peart's death. All right, sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulties. Okay, so who is Rush? Who is the band Rush? Rush is a progressive rock. They have had 41 albums, including LPs, live and box sets, influenced by The Who, Jimmy Page, and John Horton. Said he wanted to sound like Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. The first debut album from Rush was a popular single, Working Man, released on March 18, 1974, under their own recording label, Moon Records. But later was internationally released by Mercury later that year. Working Man, the song itself holds strong to my heart. As a 14-year-old working at a dishwasher at a restaurant, we'd have a little radio by the window, and this song would come on. And at 14 years old, this was my motto. This is till this day my anthem, because I am, a hard-working working man. So the song, brings me back to my childhood days as working as a dishwasher. They call me the working man. Okay. Once again, the genres of Rush. Rush is a think heavy metal rock song with influences of new wave and reggae, and has a tempo of around 152 beats per minute. The song appeared to be the band's 1984 album, Grace Under Pressure, which marked a greater emphasis on synthesizers and electronic elements. That was the song After Image. Okay. As we have here, Rush explored other musical genres also, transitioning from their early blues-inspired hard rock to progressive rock, and displayed the 2112 overture, The Temples of Sync. The Rush emphasized the new wave pop and reggae in the 1980s as the spirit of radio, which was also a great album at that time. Best known for the song Tom Sawyer, the poem is called Lewis the Warrior, inspired the song. Drummer Neil Peart took the poem and added it to his own theatrics, his own theme. The song is a modern take on the rebellion against finding your own self-individuality. And as men going through life, we all travel different paths of where we end up. So, inspirational songs. The song After Image, what I was talking about earlier, was written by Geddy Lee parents, a survival of the Holocaust. This song also demonstrates the rock pop genre of the 80s. The biggest selling single was New World Man. The song sold over 1 million copies and was considered certified platinum and considered one of the band's most successful albums. Rush is known today. Rush is a very popular and inspirational band that the Foo Fighters, Rage Against the Machine, Metallica. However, the songs are known from the movies I Love You Man, and also from the show Family Guy. I'm going to show you a few clips of both. This one is from the Family Guy. I always thought this one was funny.
Oh, God, there is no fucking drummer better than Neil Peart!
It ain't easy being cheesy.
And this was from the movie I Love You Man. Sorry about that, we had a little technical difficulties, but here we go. Here's from I Love You Man, the movie. This is gonna be me in June for my birthday in Dallas. Yeah, just feel it, just feel it. Oh yeah, good times had by all. Moving on along, the new era, R.I.P. Neil Peart, he died January 2020 of brain cancer. They do have a new tour coming up to 2026. It's going to be the Rush 50-something tour. Tickets are on sale on Friday. My wife was going to be early tickets for my birthday, but they don't come on until the 17th. So look forward to that. They got the new drummer, Miss Niles. That's going to be a first female drummer from Germany. So we shall be looking forward to that. There is some get back to the new drummer. She has an interesting career. She comes from a family of drummers. When she got older, she was in a child care industry and decided she didn't like that, so she went back to her drumming gig, went over to England, studied drumming, and worked her way up through the ranks, and now is going to be a drummer from Rush. Like I said, a female. I believe she's 32 years old, 32, 33. And getting back to the song Rush, The Working Man. The song Working Man by Rush was inspired by the drudgery of the working class and the band's hard rock and blues rock influence, particularly Led Zeppelin. The theme is tedious day job with the blue-collar audience of the Cleveland rock station, which helped popularize the song after its initial release. So that's pretty much how the Rush and the song and the band got its word out, name recognition. Like I said, it got picked up by a bigger record label. They kind of fine-tuned Rush as just a gritty band to what they are today. Neil Peart, Geddy Lee, and the whole band came together as one, and for so many years, and they getting back to the drummer, I'm getting off base here. But they did, 'cause I even asked my professor, I said, I thought the band was, they said they were, I just heard on the radio, like, not even a month before that they were never gonna sing again, they were never gonna tour again. Why? Because, you know, it wouldn't be right to get, the drummer. So, but they got permission from the parents and everything else, so it's gonna be a great tour. Like I told my professor, it's gonna be great because you're gonna have new, old audiences and people from Europe, you know, from the drummer from Germany, so it's gonna pick up a big European more audience and nationwide tour coverage. So on that note, my name is JJ and this is my presentation. Sorry we had a couple technical difficulties. I wanted to do one presentation and that, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Anyways, my name is JJ. You have a great day. Bye-bye.